No, the bread's gonna push it.
Have you ever done this before?
Does that go somewhere?
What?
Yeah, the cavity.
The crankshaft, yeah.
Are you just gonna keep pushing it in the motor?
Yeah. It's gonna push that out when it has nowhere else to go.
It's on the other side. It's gonna go like this.
It's the crankshaft, Jack.
It's not gonna. He said it's not gonna go all the way through.
Someday, Jack, you're gonna use this trick, and you're gonna remember this time. They'll be like, that shit does work. When it's 2 in the morning, you're like 18 bush lights deep.
Hey.
Would you look at that? I know you have a nice roll to eat. You pack that shit in there with cinnamon, man, that would be great.
It's got
It does.
how much do I have to pay you? How much do I have to pay you to eat this cookie?
Oh, wait.
Oh, and my gross ass fingers have just been off.
That's what I'm saying.
It's in there, dude. You get a tip. Taste it.
Oh, it's so gross.
Yeah, dude, it's grease and engine parts and ARP lube.
Oh, that does not smell good. Smell that.
It smells like my fingers, to be honest. So. Well, guys, we could probably take out
Oh, that's so gross.
4 more bearings.
So was it 3 bread, 2.5?
I'd say 3.
What do you guys think is this bearing if this was a brand new bearing?
It's the wrong one.
Because GM could make 1 fucking bearing. They had to make 2 options for the same fucking motor.
We're also talking about a company that at one point changed the design style of a car every single year they built it.
Oh, that's not smart, but respect it. So we're back on the E36 build, putting in the motor. Me and JR are going to drop it in today. JR is going to get the engine bay prepped. We don't have a use for the factory ABS, brake booster, power steering stuff, evap, fuel lines. We have a new knuckle, so JR is going to get that all gutted, and then we're going to drop in the motor, and then got the motor over here finally all put together. So the motor's in and all put together, so after JR gets engine bay prepped, we'll get it dropped in and see what we have to modify in the tunnel, if anything. This is definitely the first LS swap BMW we've done, so let's just see how it goes. All right, so while JR is getting the car engine bay prepped, I'm gonna get the fuel system ready. The parts that we're using in here are super sick. All the stuff we're using is between Radium and Fuel Lab. And I would use the Fuel Lab cell if they have one, but they're kind of still in development, so we had to use the Radium tank, and then the rest of the stuff we're going to use is from Fuel Lab, and then the fuel lines are going to be from Vibrant Performance. So this stuff is super awesome. I just wanted to show you guys before I started putting it together. So we have our regulator. We're not using that pump. I was setting that picture up from some Instagram shit, but we're using the Fuel Lab regulator. This is their like kit for the remote mounted filler cap, which we're gonna do. This is their drop-in like surge tank fuel pump system. It's super nice versus any other because unlike the Radium one, Radium makes this one just like it, but theirs, in order to change the pump or anything, you have to take it completely out with all these screws, versus their Fuel Lab one, you can take it out each piece individually. So I like that a lot more, and I've developed a good relationship with the guys at Fuel Lab, so we're gonna use that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly assemble all this stuff just so I can get an idea of how it's gonna fit in the car, but that will be probably at a later date. I just want to get this assembled for now. Hopefully Jose sped that up.
So while they get that ready, the chassis is pretty much ready to go. There's a couple brackets that had to get taken off, 1 and 2, and then the steering shaft got put on, and then the left and right motor mount got thrown on to the subframe. It's almost ready to go.
Gotta show who's boss sometimes, Jr.
I mean, I didn't want to scratch the thing like that.
It's a goddamn race car! Be like, DJ, you break it. I'm not gonna do it. Say the word.
Which way does this one have to go going?
No, it don't matter. Whatever works.
Yeah, you
Yeah, that hood's definitely not going back on.
Got it? A mile away, dude. What the hell?
What if the brackets are on the wrong side?
That's what I just said earlier. Like, what if the brackets are wrong, dude? What are the odds that we get it right the first try? You know what I mean? Pretty slim.
Because remember when Jack said it needed to be an inch forward?
Yeah.
He was probably looking at this hole.
Yeah.
When we need to look at this hole, which is an inch backwards. So pretty much we just wasted.
It's alright. We could probably like undo everything and fuck with it with the like a screwjacket and push the motor off and shit. Bruh. I'll do it. Fuck.
You just seen how hard it was to get
It was, but I think we can get it out.
This should be the thumbnail.
No, I can get it out.
Alright, practice is over. We got it. We got it for real this time.
That's what we just made. That's what we just said. These could be backwards.
Right.
When it
all
needed
Jack's
to be
fault?
these ones. Need to be
I'll
this
blame
one
Jack.
and this one. That's why. That's why
It's
we
not
went
my
so
fault.
far forward.
Yay.
Or is that overboard?
Nah, Jack's too Jack. Can't blame Jack. I blame you, Jose.
So,
God damn it, Jose.
Isn't there a left and a right on this one?
Doesn't say.
what if we just put the engine hoist back on and then redo everything we just did?
Yeah, we can make an hour video.
Yeah, that's gonna be great content, huh?
It'll be a quicker one.
I better work better in a second. Well, we swap them both just like buttery.
All right.
Got it?
This side.
But we took the brake booster and all that shit out of the way. Because they wanted to relocate the ABS.
No.
So,
What?
I took that shit off.
Did you get the one from the other side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should put the bolts in first. No?
That. That's the long one?
What are you? I think. Should we try that or do you think?
I'm thinking,
I think-
where did this come from?
That's yours.
I'm just saying, what if this is on the other side? That's what we were saying earlier.
No, I just flipped it.
Huh? I know you flipped it. I'm saying, what if this goes on the other side?
They're identical.
Are they?
They look like it. I just flipped it upside down. You know?
Hold on. Before we commit, go ahead and slide it on there, like how you just had it, Jack.
Should
No,
be
no.
the same.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah.
All right, now
Okay. So
need to
we got
put-
like what, an inch?
need to push the
And
motor
then
back.
this one has like an inch, and the whole. I don't think the shifter hole's gonna.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, the shifter hole's not big enough, dude. Yeah, I got a haircut.
He got a haircut. I don't know if this video is gonna show it or a video for that thing, but
Oh, whatever. I have no idea.
we'll see. But yes, Haircut JR is working on the M3 again today.
See.
Nothing's really finalized, I guess you could say, but the last clip should be the motor actually just setting in, and then us getting the left and right motor mounts into the car. And then, was anything ever situated with the trans mount?
It's done already.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah, I already
Okay.
cut out the hole and shit, but DJ wants me to. He might cut bigger because he wants to put a plate,
Okay.
but it's already in.
Gotcha. So essentially, we didn't really look at it right, I guess you could say, because we had to cut a little bit of the trans tunnel out, so that way the
Yeah, they didn't disclose that on their website. Like you had to cut this and all that stuff.
yeah. So what we thought was that the mounts maybe had to be like flip flopped because
Which you didn't. Which
It's-
we had it right.
yeah, it's the same plates. They're offset for the way they mount up onto the actual mount. But yeah, that threw us for a whirl, and then the trans, as soon as we cut that out, we were able to get everything fit,
Yeah,
and then
everything
yeah.
fit fucking perfect. Dude.
we just had to modify the trans mount, right? Or did it go in?
No. You have to modify nothing.
Oh, okay.
You get to modify this.
Yeah, you just have to cut the trans tunnel.
Yeah.
Got it. So what he's working on today, we got the drive shaft, so did you already put that in?
No, I'm still putting
Okay.
this intermediate shaft back in and shit.
So the steering shaft,
Like, look, it's fucking stupid, dude. Like, that Zerk fitting would hit the manifold, so I had to flip it around. But when you flip it around, look where the boot's at. The boot's gonna get like radiated heat here. Whatever. I mean, race car, right?
yeah. Who needs rubber boots, right?
So this gotta go in, then the L drive shaft.
L drive shaft. Yeah, so while he fusses with that, I'll just show you guys the headers. These aren't bolted. Not right now, JR.
That's stupid. That's after hours.
It's still too bright out.
That's a different channel.
Subscribe to JR's OnlyFans.
Stupid.
Anyway, the headers, there's only just a couple bolts in them because we're gonna have to take them in and out a couple times, we think. So those aren't finalized, but JR's getting that intermediate shaft in there for the steering column, and then after that, drive shaft?
Yeah.
So we'll see if the drive shaft works, and if it does, we should be good to go. Mainly finish up everything else, but yeah, she's coming together. Oh, also, I think DJ did some clips of it, but he's also got to do the fuel tank. So I don't know what this plate's doing here right now, but the entire like back end was kind of cut out, kind of like FD spec, I guess you could say. We left the actual frames in there because it turns out that the distance from frame rail to frame rail, which is just a little bit more structure, so it's nice, but the distance between that is just about the length of our tank. So I got the tank sitting all the way up front, and once we get closer and ready, we can have JR start to get this all mounted up, so it'd be sick.